Do you guys need a recap for last time?
It's pretty exciting.
Sure. Yes.
Just in case.
Absolutely need a recap.
Just in case some of you fell asleep.
It was only briefly. It wasn't like I slept through like 40 minutes of play. Just at a critical moment where I was asked to do something and I like nodded and
Oh gosh. Alright, well last time you guys played, we started off as you had arrived in Saltmarsh and noticed a bit more of a presence there by the merfolk and the Wakoth and the lizard folk. And you immediately set out to following Hotch to inter and try to revive Tharhun on this hill that he told you was strong with the magics of Moraginor. Before you guys could go, you were intercepted by Eleander Fireborn, who found you heavily drinking in the Wicker Goat. And he told you
some of us kept our composure, though.
You were
It's true.
desperately needed in the town, and that if you're leaving now, then you must promise to be back on the next day. To which Kelnozz full-heartedly committed himself to. Then
He broke my glass.
No, that's right. And you guys sped off to this hill, arriving there under cover of storm clouds just as the day was ending, to discover that you had been ambushed there by hunters and acolytes of Lord Tarnox, the hunting god. And one of the priests there kind of indicated that Sheila Stoneheart, the leader of this band, had seen in visions of you guys, and that's how they had set this trap for you. But after narrowly beating Sheila Stoneheart and her brigands, Aramil and Hotch arrived and performed the ritual to turn Tharhun's body back into King Yosef and Queen Arcatania's royal courts in the First Garden in Elven Heaven. At which point, after you guys committed the ritual with almost no hitches, a massive copper lightning had struck in a tree, and the tree had opened up. You guys had put Tharhun's body in there. Aramil then casted Raise Dead, and though it seemed to fail for a moment, the tree then exploded with a puff of faint sapphire blue smoke and cracks of copper lightning arcing through the air, and this copper dragonborn fell out of the tree where you had laid there. So as this dragonborn stumbles to the ground and comes to terms, there's a word burning in your mind.
Moraginor.
Tharhun?
Oh yeah, Scott, make sure you're unmuted on this.
Oh. What's
It's a
up?
big reveal.
Oh, so we're all just standing around. I've just popped out of a tree. That's our situation right now.
That's right.
Okay.
Does it speak?
Where am I? What is this place? Who are all of you?
Tharhun, is it you?
Tharhun? Tharhun, who is this person you speak of? My name... What is my name? My name is... Tharhun. Tharhun. Hold on a sec here.
Well, it's
There you go. Oh,
close
wait.
enough.
There we go.
It's close enough for Kelnozz.
Even though I have the image of a dragon or the visage of a dragon, that's close enough for you.
Well, the name is close enough.
We could have
Oh.
found anybody with a name close enough, and Kelnozz would have been fine.
You really missed Theron?
Theodore? Close enough.
He'll do.
Friends for life.
What am I doing here? What is this place?
It's a good question. Where do you come from, Tharhun?
It's Tharhun.
There. Damn it.
I don't remember. I only vaguely recall strange visions. I think a crescent moon crossed against a blade stretched out across a wood. The crescent moon, the sign of my lord and master, Maraganor. Yes.
That's pretty close.
I am here by his will to carry out his justice. The visions he must be from him. They
Do you
must
remember?
be my purpose.
Do you remember what happened in the boat?
What kind of boat are you talking about?
Well, we were on an adventure not that long ago.
I have no memory of where I came from before this moment, other than these visions that don't make sense in my mind.
But what about all the good times?
Good times.
I put my hand on Tharhun's shoulder. The good times. Don't you remember?
Wait. You seem to know where I came from. Did you summon me here?
Yes, actually, we did.
This armor. Wait. I don't understand. Are you followers of Maraganor that have summoned me to this realm to carry out his will?
Yes, we're the chosen of Maraganor.
Oh.
And you're here for a very specific purpose.
Give me my purpose, make sense of my visions, and I will carry out our Lord's will.
Take a knee, Tharhun.
I do so.
I use my rapier and put it on either sides of his shoulders. As favorite of Maraganor, you serve me.
You are the master acolyte of Maraganor in this realm.
Yes,
Very
I've earned
well.
his favor through countless battles.
What is your name?
My name is Kelnozz.
You
Very
can,
well, Master
feel free to
Kelnozz.
do a insight check versus a deception check on this,
Okay.
if you feel compelled to, for a reason to disbelieve him anyway.
Okay, I can think of one.
What?
Wait, so does he have to roll that then?
I'm doing deception, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Perception versus Tharhun's
Ugh.
insight.
Insight check.
And I'll give you a 2 with advantage, Tharhun.
Damn it.
Insight. Alright. I'm actually pretty good with that.
Ooh.
Ooh. Tharhun narrows his eyes for a moment and says, "Wait a minute. Why is this tiny one the master? There's one over there, easily twice his size." And I look over at Eikooc.
You know what that means, Kelnozz? He just called you non-captainly.
What say the rest of you? Do you serve this Kelnozz?
Absolutely not. But he does put on a good show.
Oh, that Kelnozz. You and him have had many good times, such as this.
I grab Kelnozz by the neck and pull him up above his feet.
Make a
And
strength
I
check.
say, yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
Oh.
I assume that just succeeded.
Yes.
And I
well,
look him in the eyes and I say, I take my duties to Maraganor most seriously, Kelnozz. I assume you won't make this mistake again. And I drop him.
Well, with your previous host, Tharhun, we brought many blasphemers. We struck them down. Struck them down? Yeah, struck them down. So
Wait,
I suppose you're not him anymore.
what do you mean? Who is this Tharhun?
So I'm just bringing us back to this.
Is it just circumstance that your name is Tharhun?
It's Tharhun. And listen, I don't remember this Tharhun. Was he a follower of Maraganor as well?
Indeed. One of the strongest and bravest champions I've ever met.
You are his re-embodiment. We summoned you using his remains.
We'll have you know that
Little
he
too much
was
detail.
the chosen of Maraganor.
The chosen of Maraganor.
His mission, which is probably your mission, is to help the elves and of Silverstand find their new home.
Indeed, it seems your purpose is to follow us around while we stumble from place to place, getting in bar fights and otherwise carrying on.
I prefer the use of a great sword in a battle rather than a simple bar. But as long as you fight for the justice of Maraganor, then I will be glad to fight with you.
How do you feel about converting random people to your religion?
All will turn to the Maraganor once they learn of his glory.
Alright, very good. We're consistent.
How well do you swing a sword? Tharhun?
I was put on this earth to carry out my Lord's justice, and I do so with any implement, but a large blade is my favored tool. And I
How much twine can you cleave?
I can cleave many things. Twine. Don't worry about that.
I miss the old Tharhun.
The old there.
I turn to Aramel and I thank him.
You see that Aramil is wide-eyed and in shock. And as you thank him, he seems to come to reality, and he says, "An Elven Dragonborn. There hasn't been one in hundreds of years. By the gods."
What does this mean, Aramel?
Yes, what is it? What is this? How do I... What creative creature am I, anyhow? I just was born yesterday, effectively. Actually, an hour ago, but...
Well, yes, your memory is lost. That makes sense. But the three of you, you must have heard of. You must have seen. Never a Dragonborn? They are rare. But when a person is chosen, or some say cursed by the gods, he's transformed into a Dragonborn to serve as an agent or an avatar or the stuff of legends, no matter what. Sometimes the stuff of nightmares.
Only those who oppose Moraganor's justice need fear me. And fear me they should. Then I must have been this Tharhun then. Well, I shall exceed his prowess in battle, I assure you.
I must return to the temple.
Well,
I must return to the temple and pray on this. Things must be much more dire if the gods are taking such action here. Do you mind if I take this poor wounded horse? It seems to have been neglected, perhaps by those brigands that were here.
still trapped.
Oh, the horse is trapped, right?
The horse is definitely still stuck in the trap.
Yeah, that thing can limp him anywhere. I think he's welcome to it.
Yes, you can have the horse. We need to head back to Saltmarsh with our new friend Tharhun. As we promised we would return to help them.
Does Bims kind of recognize Tharhun too?
Bims doesn't show any special recognition to Dan.
Okay.
Aramil comes back with the horse and says, Hotch told me that you said that you were successful on your mission.
Indeed. We were able to secure the abbey for the people of the place that you're from.
Silverstand. Oh, you must be so
Silverstand.
tired, Ian. It's late.
So exhausted. That was a long ritual.
Lots of dancing.
Fierce battle.
Well, that is excellent news. How large is the size? Perhaps, how many people do you think could stay there?
Unfortunately, the above structures were all burned down in pirate raids. There are only ruins and underground caverns which could hold a dozen, maybe 24 at most. The island itself on the mainland needs to be rebuilt.
We'll need supplies.
It is, however, secure. The undead guard the beach.
The undead remain, you say?
They will provide adequate defense against any intruders. However, you will need strong people to escort your people through the dunes.
Well, it sounds like this island is cursed with necrotic energy. Perhaps now that we know that it is safe, we can send a priest and a small contingent of rangers over to secure and perhaps we can remove this curse.
Well, that's up to you. It's your island now.
We'll have to think about how to get all those supplies there. Excellent. Next time you're in a silver stand. What's that?
Yeah, don't forget to give him the amulet to
Oh yeah, that's pretty key.
Undead,
Good point.
the ruins.
I hand Aramel the Amulet of Stop Monsters in the Abbey. That's what I have it written down as.
All right.
And I say, there are creatures in the abbey itself, behind us, behind what they had as sacred curtain. This amulet keeps them at bay. We cleared out most of them, but there are still some remaining.
Interesting.
And watch out for spike traps. They're extremely deadly.
He laughs. Ha ha! You joker.
No, it actually...
Next time you are in Silversand, seek us out and we will make sure that you are given your just rewards. Thank you, my friends. I hope to see you soon. He starts,
So long, Aramil.
starts to run off. Alright. So I will remind you guys that there was some loot from brigands.
The body.
So you guys looted the main brigands, but after you beat Sheila, now that you have a chance to examine her a bit more, you see that she has a very fancy-looking scimitar with a red ruby engraved into the pommel.
Ooh.
This is the one that, when she was using it against Brynn, it was on fire. She's wearing a chain shirt, and she has a very nice-looking light crossbow.
I'd like to get my hands on that scimitar.
Be careful with that, Kelnozz. Don't want to get burned.
If nobody else wants, I will take the light crossbow.
Is there a special name for the scimitar?
It doesn't seem to have any...
It's like scimitar of fire or something?
Let me just... second. I accidentally closed all my windows here. Make a investigation check.
All right. Oof.
You take a quick glance over it. You see the red ruby. Looks expensive. There's something scrawled on the handle, but it looks like gibberish. You don't really bother to look at it too closely.
All right. Well, nothing could possibly go wrong, so I'm going to place my old rapier in my backpack and wield this scimitar.
You're now cursed.
Okay.
I'll just add this +3 light crossbow to my inventory. No?
That's not the case. Is he going to be identifying these items?
Yep, I can.
Oh yeah, could you identify this for me?
Absolutely, I could.
Cursed.
Cursed, and you're already holding it, so you're cursed.
Okay, so the crossbow...
What do you make of this, Captain?
It will take me a few minutes to cast this identify spell as a ritual.
So, it takes 10 minutes to cast Identify over the scimitar or the crossbow first?
Crossbow first.
And you discover that this very fine-made crossbow has an enchantment on it that increases its effectiveness. It is a +1 crossbow.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Another 10 minutes pass where Eikooc casts his magic over the scimitar, and once it is complete, he reveals that there is
Oh
there's a
god.
word scrawled on the pommel on the handle that says Taden, and that when someone holds the sword and speaks the command word aloud, the sword is encased in flames and will do extra damage. So it is
Pain is the word.
The word was Taden?
Do we know what that means?
what languages do you know?
Elvish, giant, and fake undercommon.
It's fake undercommon for this is the Elvish word, an old Elvish word for fire.
Taden. And what kind of scimitar is it?
It's a flame tongue scimitar.
Ooh. So it follows the flame tongue?
Yeah, you should have it in your whatever it's called, your journal now.
Your gurnal?
Oh, I need to attune to it?
You do need to attune to it, yep.
And how do I do that?
Attuning with it, you just spend some time concentrating on it during the long rests.
While all these 10-minute spells are going on, can I hit a bunch of hit dice and maybe a potion?
I think we
Or
might
cast
do a
spell?
long rest shortly.
No, we don't have time for a long rest. We must get back to Saltmarsh.
We'll get back to
By
the
midnight.
Saltmarsh. Not by midnight. He said
By
tomorrow.
noon the next day.
Yeah, we gotta get moving. I made a promise that I probably won't keep, but we'll try.
What time is it now, Bob?
It is probably getting close to midnight.
Whoa, look at these rolls.
It was only a couple hours. Best to head over there now so that we don't have to get up early and travel in the morning.
How far back is it, Bob?
How far back is it? Well, it took you guys about half a day to get here. You left in the mid-afternoon after drinking, or yeah, it was
4
probably
hours.
around then.
4 hours back. Can we rest and then make it first light? We could be back by before noon.
Famous last words. If we are unable to get up in time or run into any kind of delay or side quest action that will distract us from getting back to Saltmarsh.
However, if we head back at night, we could run into all kinds of things at night, and I have no spells left.
It's also worth
Blew your
noting
load,
that
eh?
you notice that you are standing above a trapdoor.
Yes, there is rooms in this hill as well.
Wasn't the trapdoor over here?
There was a trapdoor over there.
Oh,
This
so
one,
there's multiple trapdoors.
as you look down, it looks very similar to the one that you had opened.
Well, if you're comfortable talking us out of any kind of trouble we end up in with the council at Saltmarsh, I'm happy to sit around for a little while.
I'm not. I'm not saying sit around. I'm saying let's rest and make for.
That sounds like sitting around.
We'll make for Saltmarsh at first light. We'll still be there in lots of time.
I'm the one who's going to take the biggest fall on this one.
Well, if everybody opposes me, then I will not. I will not push back.
I think we should head back post hastily.
Okay.
Indeed, you have that shiny new crossbow to try out on the dark and scary road back.
Okay. Well, then let's do a short rest before we head out. So we.
Oh,
can...
indeed, we absolutely need a short rest.
Okay.
So, Bob, it's just a normal scimitar, correct? With the flame tongue property?
It's a +1 as well.
Okay.
Can you drag flame tongue like from the compendium onto an item and it adds?
It is, but it kind of thinks it's a weapon. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm going to use a Cure Wounds on myself. How's everybody else looking? Any sad people amongst this?
Oh, pretty rough.
Someone
I think
else?
I have one. Oh, if we're doing a short rest, correct?
Six.
Yeah, short rest. I'll use
Take six
Song of
health.
Rest. So if anyone uses hit dice, you get an extra 1d6.
No, that's amazing.
Just a 1d6 on every dice or a 1d6 in general?
I think just one in general.
Probably just one, yeah.
Yeah, was when you spend one or more hit dice, you get an extra 1d6.
Eikooc, did you take the 6?
I have taken... Yeah, I took the 6th. And then I gave myself another 10 plus 4, 14.
I have one healing word left. Who's the most sad right now? Brynn?
I am, but I've got some. Don't use healing word on me. I'll just use some other things. Oh, look at that, 11 on that one. And I'll probably just take some hit dice.
Get some back rubs.
So it's what did we confirm? It's D6 per hit die.
Yeah, it's just roll 1d6.
Yeah. If you use a hit die, you get an extra 1d6.
For each hit die I roll?
No,
or
just one. So it's not that amazing, but better than nothing.
Oh my god.
That was really good.
Woo!
Oh, and another 6. 18.
Oh my.
23.
Not
That was
good
amazing.
indeed.
Jesus.
Tharhun, you just came out of a tree. Are you rested?
How are you feeling?
Yes, I am most ready for battle. Don't worry about me.
Are you equipped? Do you have everything that you need?
I seem to have armor, weapons.
So you were just
Yes.
born with all this equipment?
Well, I believe this must have belonged to that Tharhun you speak of.
Good old Maragnar.
Let me keep your stuff.
You guys didn't take any of the stuff after he died.
It's true.
Yeah, we weren't gonna loot Theron's body. Disgraceful. Most unsuitable.
He's got this very, very good helmet that he's wearing. Might have been a little handy.
Oh, the swimming helmet.
Do you know of this helmet?
Do we still have the one that changes your appearance? Do you have that, Kelnozz?
No, I don't think you guys entrusted me with that.
I think I gave it to Ryan. so he could, you know.
You did?
I
But
think
that
so,
was
yeah.
pre the fires of Seaton.
No, that was actually post the Friars of Seaton. That one.
Fires of Seaton.
Yeah,
Because
you.
the purpose was so that you could
Cross reference.
hide in case you were detected.
Yeah, I think that survived the fires of Seaton.
You guys know
Yeah.
that almost all of the magic weapons are listed in the journal page, like where your character sheet is listed, and the ones that are in your inventory will show, right?
Disguise.
So Ryan's got a hat of disguise. He's got a longsword. Nelson's got a scimitar +1, crossbow +1.
Yep.
Yes, I have Meoth's hat.
Oh damn! I didn't realize you've been updating the captain's log. That's sweet.
If you read closer, I haven't.
Oh, thought you had.
That's the captain's log that you found in the Emperor of the Waves.
Oh, okay. I was like, geez, this looks like our story.
I'm not the captain.
Well, I can't edit it, so.
Can't edit it? Oh yeah, I guess because it's not really it's like a badly damaged. It's all molded up, and it's not exactly prime writing material. All right. So what are you guys up to now?
Well, I think we're gonna head back to Saltmarsh.
Ugh.
I'm going to take a moment to detect humanoids in a 5-mile radius.
Are you detect? I'm trying to remember how many orcs are in that village, but I'm going to say around 200 or so. 150? Then
Yeah.
there you go. About 150 orcs are still in that village. And there isn't any significant groups of humanoids from a 5-mile radius on them.
And what is the mood of the orcs? How's their general feeling? Are they like rallying to storm the hill, or
no, most of them are sleeping.
Okay.
There are a few that are celebrating, whether they be dancing or eating or sharing tales by the fire, perhaps. But you don't sense any immediate aggression towards your group.
Can I detect amongst the sea of orcs the two that ran away and what their intentions are right now?
You certainly cannot pick the two out specifically. There are a mix of emotions, and some of them are aggressive. You know, orcs tend to fight and spar within each other, so you can't specifically pick out those two.
It's a good answer. Well, let's be off, friends. And I disappear.
What?
I'll start leading the way a little bit further ahead so as to see in the dark with my dark vision and listen with my keen elf ears for trouble.
Okay.
As we walk, I start quizzing Tharhun about his his like dragonborn abilities. Can you I'm taking notes like his ability to see in the dark and different things.
Oh, you're just curious
Yeah,
about Dragonborn in general?
like a researcher.
I see.
Interviewing you for academic purposes.
Okay, well, Brynn, if you want to make a survival check.
Not great.
11's not bad. It's just kind of average. So, Over the course of the
20
next
years left.
course of the next hour, you manage to find your way through the brush and through the forest back towards the road that leads to Saltmarsh. And from here, you guys are able to more quickly travel, more securely travel, and you manage to make it back to Saltmarsh mid-afternoon. By the time you guys get back, it's probably
Mid-afternoon?
like 9ish. Not mid-afternoon. I'm sorry, mid-morning. Like
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sorry, like 9ish, like between 9 and 10, basically.
I was panicking that we missed the noon cutoff. Try as you might to get back quickly, you end up getting a little distracted. There's something shiny. Everyone stopped,
Little side questing.
and it's mid-afternoon.
Even when we're not in control of our characters, they get off course.
Okay, so where are you guys gonna go and do now that you're back in Saltmarsh?
Well, we have a few hours.
Let's get into
We
some.
could go to the tavern.
I think we should rest and prepare ourselves for whatever trouble's afoot. There seems to be something serious going on here.
Kelnozz, it's 9 in the morning. You want to go to the tavern?
12 o'clock somewhere in the realms.
I agree. Let's report into the council.
Yeah.
To our good friend. What's his face?
Yeah, what's his name? I gotta look it up.
Delan. No, not Delan. Eleander Fireborn. Pretty sure that was the guy, right?
Firewater?
Eleander?
Fireborn. Yeah, Eleander Fireborn.
Is he the guy who wanted us to come back?
I think so.
I should
may
really have
never
taken the I should really have taken the feat that lets me just remember everything. Then I'd make Bob remember it all for me.
Tharhun, have you ever seen a city like this?
Never. It's most impressive.
So, you don't remember anything?
No, only the strange visions. Its meaning is not yet clear to me, but I am sure is the purpose that my lord has sent me to this realm to complete. There must be clues to that end. Is there a cleric of Maraganor in this town we could consult? Guidance.
No, and I think just generally speaking, keep the Maraganor stuff on the hush hush around here. It's these people don't look too kindly on Elven ways.
What? They must be shown the way of Maraganor.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Your previous incarnation was, kind of hiding his stuff. He hid behind. What was that other god he used to hide behind? Oh God, I don't know. Somebody else.
Oh, hold on.
It was Fair Hands.
The Fair Hands.
I believe so. Scott, you can chime in if I misremembered that.
The Fair Hands
Cormac
were the
Fair
bad
Hands.
guys, though, weren't they?
Well,
He's saying like which
C?
god do they serve? I think he's searching for the name of the god.
yeah,
Something with
Cormac?
C. Cormac. maybe? Yeah.
Cormac Fairhand is the name of the god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair Hands are a name that the dragoons and clerics of Cormac
Seat.
use. Not just Eton, but everywhere.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
There's no significant presence of them in Saltmarsh like there is in Seaton, but broadly speaking, they're one of the major religions across Alberod and the Council Lands.
Right. Tharhun hid and pretended to be a follower of Cormac Fairhand in order to fit in amongst these people.
Why is the teachings of Ragnor resisted so by the people of this place?
There's a history there. Not to go into depth into the...
Well, in time I will learn the ways of this place.
That's the spirit.
But I am not pleased by this development.
Won't be the last time.
So as you guys approach the wall that is just outside Saltmarsh, the two guards who are standing there, their mouths open as they see your group walking towards the wall, and they seem flabbergasted.
Why so surprised, gentlemen?
They don't seem to hear you, and their eyes are just locked on Tharhun.
Yeah, it seems we are constantly bringing attention to ourselves.
Kelnozz, I think they're looking at you.
Oh, they're looking at me?
They're looking directly at you, Kelnozz.
Perhaps I should duck into this building nearby. What's the closest place?
You guys
still
are just
outside the
outside the wall.
Is there somewhere I can hide?
Not really. This kind of grassy field and a ridge up to your left a bit, but you guys are just standing in front of these guards at this point as they get a good look at you.
I'm gonna go completely prone.
Way down the road.
And then I'll use my disguise kit. And I'll make myself look like a farmer, like a local farmer. So I have like mud all over myself, a straw hat, that kind of stuff.
You put together a very convincing look of a pig farmer who's absolutely covered in mud.
Yeah.
But they still, their eyes don't leave Tharhun, and
why is everyone looking at me? I'm just a simple pig farmer.
Do you guys walk
There are
past
two.
and say
Come
hello
with
or
me.
say anything?
I'll lead the
I was
way.
going to say, may we enter, gentlemen? Is there an issue here?
They blink for a moment, and one of them says, enter. Who are you? Again, never leaving their gaze off of Tharhun.
I'm Eikooc, captain of the Sea Ghost. And these are my merry men.
I'm but a simple pig farmer.
They say, go on, speak. Who are you?
My name is Tharhun.
Why are you here? And then the other one kind of hits him and says, don't ask him too many questions. And the other one's like, oh, yes, and he lowers his gaze.
Allow us to pass. We are here on important business.
Of course, and they back off for a second.
Let us go, allies.
I look at the rest of the group. I'm like, this might come in handy.
They turn to Kelnozz and say, "Do you have your papers, farmer?"
You can believe it, the pigs ate the paper.
This is gonna take some time. Where are your pigs, anyway?
Oh, over in yonder field.
Oh, let's go get them.
Okay, I'm going to. Fuck. This one's bad, right? Could I
Come on, old
double-
man. I'll help you get your pigs.
All right, it's just over yonder.
All right, I turn around and say, he's with us.
With you.
Yep.
This filth.
His filth scares away monsters. He's with us.
The guard shrugs his shoulders and goes back to his post.
Oh, Kelnozz. I look at him as I see he was preparing a spell to, like, charm these guys.
No.
Shaking my head. I see, like, the material components as you put them back in the pouch.
Okay, so where are you guys gonna head in Saltmarsh?
Well, you guys wanted to come back so quickly.
Perhaps Yook's right, and we could spend some time in the tavern.
Me? You're the ones who wanted to come back so quickly. Was it so that we could go to the tavern all morning?
There's no tavern in the middle of the woods.
I think we should try to meet up with Prime Water. Is that his name?
There's
Isn't
such a
that
name
who we're
for some.
meeting at noon?
Well, we could go early.
Prime Water is the overseer of the wharf. I think we probably want to meet up with
Ireland.
Iliander.
Oh, yeah, right. Is he at the barracks?
You had to go there to find out. But you guys were told to meet the town council at noon. You guys are basically just walking in and approaching the Wicker Goat and the barracks here. And although there's only a few people who are kind of walking in this part of Saltmarsh, you notice a new trend in how people are stopping and responding to Tharhun. And everyone kind of stops in their tracks, wide eyes. Some of them perhaps realize that they're staring, or will look down at the ground instead of looking at Tharhun.
Did we see the lizard folk outside the city on the way in?
You did see the encampment, yes.
Okay.
None of them seem to notice you guys.
So they're still encamped outside the city.
Yeah.
The war has not yet begun.
What is this war you speak of?
We'll all be filled in shortly.
We are here to meet the leaders that will fight this war, I presume.
Yes, we're here to discuss what's going on. I believe the Sahagwin were the main perpetrators of this war, fighting many different peoples, and so there's been a gathering of forces from many different races to push them back.
This is a test by Maraganor to see if I am worthy to carry his word in this realm. We will be warriors in this holy war, I assume.
We'll soon
Hell
find
yeah.
out.
I'm glad to see Kelnozz is always up for a fight.
Perhaps they will send us on a fetch mission during the war. It is unclear.
To fetch the deaths of enemies that oppose us?
That's the spirit.
We will bring glory to Maraganor. Do not worry.
Well, then let's not wait any longer. Let's find out the details of our battle plan.
Look for Eleander then?
I don't have anything else to do in Seaton that I know of while we're here.
We could just say hi to Lankus at the Wicker Goat.
That's a slippery slope.
Just for one drink.
This Tharhun knows you guys too well already.
Apparently.
Alright, so still looking for a destination or direction for you guys.
Oh, what happens when Tharhun approaches the bridge?
Oh, I guess we'll find out if we choose to cross it.
Let's go across that bridge.
You want to go to town hall?
Yeah,
He dies.
Oh god.
the bridge collapses.
Just kills him.
Alright, you guys head towards the town hall of Saltmarsh, and as Tharhun walks through the streets, people start following your group and
Oh my
looking
god.
on as you walk through the town. As you cross over the bridge, Kelnozz and Brynn make Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
You both feel just a moment of nausea that passes before it can really disturb you. Eikooc and Tharhun feel nothing.
Okay.
As you approach the town council hall, you notice that there are several town guard and workers that are setting up a small stage with a table on it. And overseeing the work, you can see Manistrat Copperlots is directing some of the workers. Put your back into it. No, not there.
I remember her. I could only find it. She was missing a drift globe.
There are people
Many
surrounding
moons ago.
you guys and starting to call out and ask questions of Tharhun. Who are you? What are you doing here? Hey, are you here to fight? There's like dozens of voices calling out to you.
People of this place. Silence! My name is Tharhun. I have been brought here by the will of the gods to win this war that you are starting. We shall have victory in the name of Moraganor.
They all look to each other and say, Moraganor?
Moraganor is the lord of
What about Cormac?
Cormac?
And the other one says, hey, aren't you here from Fairhand? From Fairhand?
I am not familiar with these things, but I understand that perhaps you have not heard of or even perhaps abandoned the call of Moraganor. However, know that he cares deeply for the injustices that are allowed to exist on this realm.
Now,
He has not abandoned you.
Pause you here. In lieu of a religion check, you're just going to pass this.
Okay.
Because when you hear the word Cormac Fairhand, it gives you a feeling inside of someone talking about someone that you would implicitly trust. Someone like you basically the same feeling that you get when you hear Ragnor's name.
Ah, okay. Very good.
You're not sent here by the Great Binding? And you can hear some of the murmurs start turning into from awe into more like you hear like edges of fear in their words. And at this point you hear, what's going on here? What's all the ruckus? And then Manistrad pierces through the crowd and her eyes go wide too and says, a Dragonborn in Saltmarsh? I thought I'd never see the day.
Magistrate, this is Tharhun. He is the reincarnation of our lost friend, Theron.
Bless me bagpipes. Theron's a Dragonborn?
He is now.
It is true. I've returned.
He is not versed in the ways of our culture. He was literally born yesterday.
Dragon born yesterday.
Oh, the gods have smiled upon us today. Oh. Well, this council will be meeting in about an hour. I think that they'll be pleased to hear this. This is a good omen, my friends. A good omen! Now, disperse everyone. Give him some room. And people start hesitatingly giving distance.
I ask her, how go the preparations?
Well, this stage is... You go at this level, I'm worried the whole council will roll right off. And I'm worried about all the people who are going to be standing and watching, especially when word gets out that there's a Dragonborn in town.
Have you ever seen a Dragonborn before?
I have, yes. There are a few in Matasco, and there's even one where I was born in Carnival. But they are a rare breed. The gods don't take action very often. Sure, you've heard some legends of the Dragonborn throughout the years. They have played a pivotal part in pushing back, begging me pardon, Yoke, sir, but your ancestors there.
No harm done.
Interesting.
They say they have a connection to their gods. Tharhun
Yes.
here has copper skin.
I do.
Must have been from a god who uses the copper magic.
Yes, from Ragnar himself I come to you.
If you wanted to keep that on the down low. Dragonborn or not, folk here, the humans, won't take kindly to talk about elven gods. Might be a quick way of losing friends, you know. Not all Dragonborn are good. Usually the Dragonborn who are of the chromatic colors tend to be evil, but there have been evil metallic dragon and good chromatic Dragonborn. And of course we all know about Kaiser.
The king of magic?
Aye! Kaiser's a Dragonborn. If rumors be true. A golden one.
Ooh.
You must feel the weight of the world on you, Tharhun.
Yes, but I am eager to bring justice to this realm, yeah.
Oh, aye, justice you'll have. Justice you'll have. We have a mission for you, but I won't say too much more. I have to finish my preparations here. I'll see you on the council. Do you have anything to say
Very
before
well.
she passes, before she moves on?
Very good. Thank you.
Alright, so you guys just want to skip to the council meeting now? Or you want to do anything in Saltmarsh before?
We're not going to do drinks, we're just chilling?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. Let us not get into trouble until 12 o'clock.
11:55, we head to the bar.
It's 2 for 1 drink night.
So for the next hour or so, you guys loiter around the town council
help.
and
Help build the stage, help level the stage or whatever.
Are we
Perfect.
constantly like in a group, or are there times where like some of us are just individually different places?
well, that's up to you guys. I mean, anyone who wants to be in individual places can go in individual places.
I'm gonna look to see if Eikooc is ever not standing next to Kelnozz. Is there a period of time that happens? Specifically?
I just generally hear the call for helps with some of the preparations. So I'm just generally lending a hand for some of the preparations with the stage and stuff.
Yep, so I'd say you do have a moment.
Alright.
What's happening?
I'm gonna use Mia's hat to dress up as Kelnozz.
Okay.
Striking the
Shouldn't have reminded you of that.
perfect image of Kelnozz. And I'll run up to Eikooc and... Eikooc! It's me, Kelnozz!
Yeah, yeah.
Make
What
an
do you want?
investigation check. Eikooc.
Oh my god.
You can see that it's Brynn with the enchantment over him.
Okay, I pretend to not see it.
Alright,
Yeah,
make,
yeah.
I've got a new secret handshake!
I laugh and I say, "Okay, but like we said, to replace the old secret handshake, we have to do it first."
Would there be an occasion where I would have seen this secret handshake? No,
Definitely not, Brynn. Definitely
Secret.
not. You think Kelnozz would just be blazingly breaking out this for everyone to see?
I try to feign my way through this secret handshake.
Make a performance check.
Oh, that's amazing.
You almost got it.
I just laugh and I say, "That's a good try, Brynn."
Ah, how did you know it was me?
What was the tell?
The ears.
25 investigation roll was the tell.
Okay, Eikooc spends his time helping out. Some other tomfoolery happens.
Can I show up while Brynn is still dressed as me?
Yeah, as far as I know, you guys are just hanging around on the docks.
I whisper over to Eikooc, "Who is this handsome fellow? You must introduce me to your friend."
Kelnozz, meet Kelnozz.
Kelnozz, make an investigation check. You also see through the enchantment.
This enchantment is worthless.
These are high rolls.
Oh, Brynn. I didn't see you there.
Oh, Kelnozz. Well, this is quite embarrassing. You see, sometimes I like to dress up as a woman.
Well, imitation is the highest form of flattery, Brynn. So I'll take this as a compliment. Can I try to pickpocket the hat off Brynn's head? With a sleight of hand?
Sure, you can do sleight of hand. It'll be against Brynn's armor class.
Ooh. I'll point to the floor. Oh, Brynn, looks like you dropped something there.
What's your AC?
It's against my AC?
Yeah.
18.
Ah!
You head, dart your head back.
Ah, nice try, Kelnozz. Not this time.
Damn it, Brynn.
Put the hat back in my bag. Continue on like nothing, fixing stage.
Has been a fun distraction, Brynn. Drinks on me the next time we're at the Wicker Goat. Perhaps we could sneak a quick drink in right now.
What's it, about 5 to noon? Certainly just quickly run across the bridge, grab a drink, and come back.
For that matter, there's a tavern right next to the town hall.
Whoa, why didn't you say that earlier?
I also have this giant wineskin. I pull out a ridiculously oversized wineskin.
Where did you get that one from?
Made it up. And I try to pour this empty sack towards Kelnozz.
I open up my mouth and prepare to take all this wine.
It's extremely sour.
Well, just to be careful, I hit myself with prestidigitation. and it tastes delicious.
All right. How much do you drink?
I'm not sure. Is it? It's
You're
It's an extra
chugging.
large wine skin.
how much is in there?
It's ridiculously oversized. Or seems to be.
I'll take a bottle of wine worth.
Okay, make a Constitution check with disadvantage.
Ooh. Ugh.
All right, Kelnozz becomes significantly drunk over the hour, waiting for the council to gather. And during this time, groups of people continue to kind of flock over to Tharhun and Gawk and sometimes ask him questions, but mostly they just stand and look and whisper. And after about an hour, the town guard calls for attention, and the town council leaves the building and walks up onto the now finished stage.
Yuck, do you see this Kelnozz over here? Not very first mately, if you ask me.
I'm standing up straight, aren't I?
You got significantly drunk.
Yeah, but Kelnozz is like drunk most of the time. People won't notice that much of a difference.
You have essentially one level of exhaustion, so all your ability checks are at disadvantage now.
Ugh. Damn it, Brynn.
It's powerful stuff, isn't it? Elven wine.
The crowd goes quiet as Etta Olan stands up, and a hush goes over the crowd, and she says, "Thank you, everyone, for attending here today. Saltmarsh Council has come give a brief overview. I'm sure you've noticed the increased presence here of our new friends, the lizard folk." And she gestures towards a group of lizard folk who are standing in the crowd, including the two that you brought over here as emissaries of the Lizard Queen. She says, "As well as the merfolk," and she gestures over, and there's a mer woman who is standing just
Out of
off
the
to the
water?
side of the lizard folk. Yeah, she is out of the water, and her legs have taken on like a scaly appearance. And she make a nature check, Brynn.
She a total babe?
Brynn knows that there are some merfolk who have the ability to turn their fish tail into legs and go on land. They're usually very temporary and not very comfortable on land. In terms of is she hot? She's pretty hot from the top up.
You're total babe. Sorry, I interrupted you, Barb.
As well as the Lokoth. And she gestures over to a group of the fish people who are standing with spears. And one of them nods and waves back, and she says, "As the good people of town, you have an obligation of knowing the danger you are in. We are against a deadly foe known as the Halgud, murderous fish people from the depths of Taden Bay and the Allisfell Sea. Some months ago they came and took control of the lizard folk fortress, driving them out of their home and into our nearby lands. They've done similar damage to the Lokoth and the merfolk. It was through the great deeds of a band of local heroes that brought peace between Saltmarsh and the lizard folk and this great alliance.
Hear, hear.
And she gestures to you guys. And as she gestures out,
Are there audible cheers?
There are audible cheers. There are lots of cheers.
Hell yeah.
As she looks, she goes, "What? A Dragonborn? Who is this? Who have you brought to us? Stand. Join the stage." She gestures to all of you to join the stage.
I get up and head over there.
Join the stage. Yeah.
I don't recognize you. Who are you? Go ahead, Kevin.
I was going to say, as we're going up to the stage, I lean over to Ryan, and I'm just like, "Where are the Colinth?" Yeah, missing the
What
Colinth.
did you say? The color?
The Colinth.
Colon.
Yeah, they were one of the other races. They're not here.
Oh. Most interesting.
I don't remember the colinth. Do I have it on my notes?
I too don't remember the colon.
It's the Merfolk, the Locanthar, and the Colinth. The ones.
I have Chazwazzles written several times in my notes.
That's the race that's taking over the lizard folks castle.
The Sahagwin.
The Sahagwin are really Chazwas.
Actually, that's not true, is it? Sahagwin are fish people.
Yeah, Chazwazzles are the... No, they're the giant frogs.
Pretty sure we called them Chazwazzles anyways, and Borb started to get annoyed.
I mean, we went on a period of calling everything Chazwazzles.
As one does.
The Lokath says, "We know what they're called. They're called Sahagwin. Now we'd like to hear about your new friend."
No, apologies, Council. We have been drinking.
I'm not the council. They're the council. I'm the Lokath guy.
Oh.
Who is this guy? He seems drunk. Some other
It's
people.
only half true. We present to you our friend, our new friend, and my new best friend, Tharhun number 2.
My name is Tharhun. I come to you by the will of the gods to oppose injustice and deliver to you all a decisive victory in this battle, if there is to be one.
No one specific name.
This is good news indeed. You can see Jalan Primewater seems to be struggling with his own belief of this. He seems incredulous, reeling from this, and Eleander Fireborn has like a wry smile on his face. People of go ahead.
You go.
Okay. People of Saltmarsh, the Great Binding has sent us a champion. This is a great sign. Heroes, we've asked you here today because we have great need of you. This is Saltmarsh's greatest hour of need. You see, with the lizard folks' help, we have learned of where the Sahagwin fortress is. and we have started assembling our arms and armies to siege the fortress. But we cannot do so with just the memory of the lizard folk alone. We have need of you to infiltrate the fortress. We need you to determine the strength of the force. How many warriors, lieutenants, how many battle-ready troops are there? We need you to locate important areas of the fortress. Where are the warriors barracked? Where are the officers quartered? Where are the leaders of the Sahagwin? Take note of any traps or defensive measures they have. Any other dangerous forces that we must avoid. And if you can, you must see when they are going to attack.
Sounds like a spy mission.
I must stress to you the importance. You must find this information and make it back. Without this information, I fear that any of our attacks are prone to have more chance of failure. It's something we cannot abide.
Could you... Oh, go ahead.
You go ahead.
Could you mark the location of their fortress on our map?
Garutin Vith here will give you more specific information, including a map. Do I take this that you will take on this challenge and help the great town of Saltmarsh and be our champion, Tharhun?
I will do this. And together we will be victorious.
The great binding smiles on us. And the crowd starts cheering and clapping. Eleander clears his throat and says, Now, you do understand that we need y'all to do this pretty soon. Perhaps in the next day or two. It'll be a real tough challenge. You'll have to rely on your stealth more than your brawn.
We're uniquely suited for that. Kelnozz hiccups.
Make sure before you go that you properly supply yourself. Take measure of your duties. Can't afford to have no failure here.
He said duties.
The town council meeting is adjourned. And some people start fading away, or not fading away, but trailing away as the crowd starts dispersing. Many more still watch on as you guys stand on the stage. Two lizard folk walk over to you. You recognize them from the lizards that you brought over from the lizard folk den. And they just stand kind of looking on and waiting to see for any indication that you're ready for them to approach you. What are you guys doing?
It's okay if they approach us, right?
I figure Scott's the one that they're most scared of, so... Tharhun.
I beckon them over.
The two come over and they walk up the stage and say, Greetings, Copper Lord. And they give a small bow. Greetings, adventurers. We have some information for you. Perhaps you can find a more conspicuous place to discuss it. He looks around, gesturing to the stage.
Okay. Where do you suggest?
They gesture over to the town council, the town hall. Let us sit in there.
Lead the way.
Alright, they lead the way. You guys follow?
Yeah, you follow?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So they take you into the room. You guys sit down for a bit. They start discussing the fortress. They say, our home was a rocky island in the eastern end of Taden Bay, what you call the Taden Bay. There were 3 levels to our caves. Shortly after the Halgud have taken over, our island sunk, and now only the top peeks out of the water. He holds out a crudely drawn map and unrolls it over the table.
Ooh. Look at the sea monster.
This is the Sahagwan. Take your ship here. You will see our island not far from these 2 larger pieces of land. It would be wise to go by day. The Sahagwan are night creatures. Do you have any questions?
Do they rest during the day?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but I would not expect to catch them sleeping.
Right.
They will have many guards in place.
Do they have any weaknesses that you know of?
The Sahagwan. They are ferocious people. There are other entrances, but they will be deep underwater. And I would warn against them, as the deeper underwater you are, the more of those wretched beings you'll find. Their ferocity can work against them. They're too bloodthirsty to retreat from a battle. But what they lack in intelligence, they make up for in sheer numbers and ferocity.
Understood. So, is there a way in to this island? The caves on the island? from...
Their main entrance is a large cave that faces the sea coast. You will see this cave as you approach our island. There is a door there. As I said, there are other caves that you will find deeper in the water.
But there's more Sahagwin there.
I would be cautious if taking that route. It is more heavily guarded.
Hmm.
Are you clear on your mission?
Believe so. Is there anything of note on these 2 islands? Is much known about them?
Are hunting grounds for the lizard folk. There are other land peoples there. We do not mix with their kinds.
So it wouldn't be safe to set up camp there?
There's nothing of value there. Perhaps you can camp there. But first you must complete your mission. Return our home to us.
Could perhaps one of you come with us to serve as a scout and guide? And carry wine bottles?
Lizard folk have gone before, none have returned. Garut and Vith and I will stay here. The gods have sent you your help already.
Surely you'd like to see him in action. Tell tales to inspire the rest of the soldiers.
I am not a warrior. I have no wish for death. He looks to the other one and says something in Draconian.
Oh, I can understand that.
Anyone else?
Draconian? I doubt it.
No, I don't speak
Turns
Draconian.
and says, this one is a coward. Look how he begs for help from even the lowliest of people.
Is he burning himself?
No, who's talking to me?
The lowliest
I
people.
know.
Is him.
He's calling himself the lowliest of person. I don't know.
He asks a non-warrior for help. He must be truly scared. The copper one will likely eat him. And they both laugh.
I laugh as well. Good times. Well, I suppose we should be off.
These are aquatic creatures. We may have to battle them in the water if they get the upper hand. Does anyone have any experience with aquatic combat? Among you? Have you fought these fish people before?
We have fought them before. Limited experience in the water.
True.
However, I now have the ability to give us all water breathing.
Ooh.
Good. Good, yes, you may make use of this. I'm also concerned about our plan from the point of view of sneaking around. I'd much rather go in there and murder everything. But I guess I will have to be content to wait for later for that.
One of the lizard folks says, "Your bravery knows no bounds, Copperboard, but there are hundreds of Sahagwin there.
Yeah,
Perhaps
even with me there, we
will-
can't possibly kill them.
Perhaps you will succeed where mortals fail. But detection could be certain death for your companions and your snack."
Alright. What do you say, allies? We are up for this task, are we not? We have a ship, we have aid of magics, and we have the blessing of the gods on our side. Shall we go?
We should quell this Chazwazzle uprising plaguing the land. But not before we have a rest. Or maybe we can rest on the boat on the way there.
Yes, it will be a multi-day journey. That is for sure.
Let us gather supplies.
We'll take the really roundabout way around seat to.
In fact, could we roll our boat up onto logs and carry it through the forest? Anywhere near Seaton?
We'll take the boat through the drowned forest without touching any mushrooms.
Okay, so you guys gonna do anything in Saltmarsh before you go?
Oh, I have 2 healing potions. I'm gonna have to refill my wineskin.
Yeah, you best refill that. How are we for like supplies on the ship?
When you get back to the ship, you see that no supplies have been bought.
So are we like extremely low on supplies?
Yeah, you have maybe a day or two's supplies left.
Well, we should probably order like a whole bunch. Can we go to the market and kind of haggle?
How many days of supplies would you like to buy?
Let's get 2 weeks. 2 weeks of ale, 2 weeks of grog, 2 weeks of wine, 2 weeks of elven wine. That good shit that Brynn
You
had.
are unable to find any elven wine.
Brynn, where did you get that elven wine from?
Oh, little do you know, I brewed it in the toilet when we were at the Abbey, the Undead Abbey.
It's delicious.
By the toilet, I mean one of those giant pots they had in the kitchen.
Oh, I was using those as a toilet.
Oh, well, getting drunk on your own supply then.
Well, I'll try to get some real supplies. Like brandy, whiskey, dwarven's ale. The crew can help me though, right? What's his name?
Good first mate might just get the supplies themselves.
Clearly, one man can't possibly get all supplies.
You can make arrangements to get 14 days worth of supplies, and it will cost you 1,190 gold.
Oof, yuck. Grab your coin purse.
We're going to haggling.
If Kelnozz spends some time haggling, make a persuasion check.
Yeah, I haggled the shit out of these guys.
I've never been so haggled before.
Oh,
19.
Ooh.
Alright.
Wearing
I
them
could
down.
easily
slowly.
get these supplies from a different merchant, so perhaps we can come to a deal.
Using your
And a ring.
status as the sidekick of Tharhun, you managed to get a price haggled down to 900 gold pieces.
Well, I correct them that they have that relationship completely backwards, but I will accept that offer.
One of them says he heard a rumor that the Tharhun was going to eat you. So that rumor's been spreading like wildfire.
God damn it. We get no respect. No respect at all. I will need people to chip in because I don't have enough money. I'll report back to Eikooc.
You guys have some stuff that you could probably sell too, for that matter, don't you?
Indeed.
yeah.
I have some studded leather armor. Probably
think we
not
have-
as much.
I think we have some weird stuff. We have like some
Wasn't there like
Elysium ingots.
And there were some bolts of silk and such. Any kind of treasure that had been mentioned with a gold value next to it, you can just exchange that for the gold value. Or in terms of studded leather, like equipment that's been worn is usually sold for half of the gold that it's listed for in the player's handbook.
Well, the only treasure I've written down is 10 electrum ingots worth 100 gold points each. Or no, not. Oh, sorry, it's not gold points. It's EP. Electrum points.
so EP to GP conversion?
Yeah, that's what we need.
Okay, so you have EP.
Correct.
So according to this, one EP is 2 gold.
Whoa. This is like 2,000 gold then.
Whew.
Okay. We can spend half our electrum to pay for supplies and have 100 gold left over. Unless
Am I reading this?
electrum's useful or something else.
I have this currency conversion. EP to gold 1 to 2.
Let's see here, EP.
It's in the player's handbook. It's somewhere. Try and find it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Or it's half. Wait, fuck. How do I interpret this? Actually, you know what? It's half. It's not. It's
Silver.
the opposite.
1 silver is worth 10
Copper.
copper coin.
Yeah.
So then 1 gold is worth 2 EP. Yeah. So it's half.
Yeah. 1 gold is 2 EP.
Okay, well that's then all 10 would be 500 gold.
Yes.
And then we could each pitch in an additional 100 gold to fill the rest.
Sure. So I'm down. How much gold do you guys have?
I have
I have 800.
I have like 500 or 600. Now I have 500.
I'm gonna sell some stuff as well. I have a holy symbol of Carmyle worth 600 gold pieces.
Oof.
Whoa.
I also have.
Do you want to hold on to that, Scott?
Yeah, is this something that you want?
I
guess that's a good point. I'll show it to Tharhun and see what feeling he has about it.
Tharhun, you have a repulsive reaction to it.
Oof.
But there is something about the blue sapphire that is also familiar.
Okay, I will be selling this.
You would have trouble selling it as a whole thing anyway, because it's a malicious god. It's like evil with a small e, I guess is a good way of saying it.
Okay. Well, if I pull it apart and sell the gems on it and stuff.
Yeah, that would be an easier way of converting it to gold.
Okay. So I get 600 of that, and then I have another holy symbol, and this one actually is also highlighted in my, like, you've actually got an item in there for me on this one. And this is the holy symbol with blue lightning in a fist.
Okay.
So it's an iron medallion.
How much was the other one for?
You had it as 600. You had mentioned it to me. This one's only 50.
I think you've got these mixed up because all the small sapphires is what makes the other thing expensive. Like the small sapphires, the dozens of small sapphires. When you look at that, you think roughly these sapphires are worth 600 gold pieces.
Ah, okay. So maybe I got them wrong. So
Yeah.
this one's 600. The other one's 50.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, either way. And which god was this one? Do I remember?
Well, make a religion check, please. I'll give you the advantage on this one because it's the same as the other. It's the same as the other one you just sold. This is just more fancy, and this is a Carmyle symbol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the storm, the god of storms.
Okay, so I will take them both apart and sell them for gems and stuff.
Okay.
I don't have to do math. Can I also sell the +1 scimitar?
I could maybe dual wield with that puppy because scimitars are light.
Can you actually?
I don't know if I need to get some sort of proficiency.
I'm pretty certain you can.
Oh, but you know what? It's probably cost my bonus action. Never mind. Go ahead and sell it because if I dual wield, I need to use bonus actions, and then I can't like do bardic inspiration and stuff.
Okay. So
you will be able to find a buyer for that if you want. What were you about to say there?
I was just wondering, sort of what the value of it would be.
All right, I'll just look up something real quick. Let's see. Okay, so where are you going to try and sell this scimitar? Just kind of on the market?
Yep.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Can I help him? Can I be his hype man?
Sure. Go ahead and make a persuasion check as well. And I'd like Eikooc to make an arcana check as well, please.
Don't worry, Eikooc. I know how to talk to these people. Oof.
Lots
Okay.
of arcana.
So, you know that an enchantment like this on a weapon is, a fair price is somewhere between, or let's say, the best price you're probably going to get from this on someone who knows what it is probably around 500 gold pieces.
Sorry, say it again.
Is 500 gold pieces. Is kind of
500.
like the most you would reasonably expect. With your persuasion, you and Kelnozz talk it up. You find several people that are interested. What is the price you're going to ask them for?
400 gold pieces.
So you find in the market there is no one who has 400 gold pieces that they are able to sell it for you, to buy it for you. Rather. There's lots of people interested, but most of the merchants here seem to live a more meager lifestyle and can't afford such a large purchase.
250.
Take no less than 3 gold pieces.
Make a investigation check.
My moment to shine.
You got this.
Oh.
You ask around and you're asking for anyone who is willing to buy this scimitar for 200 gold pieces, 250 gold pieces. And unfortunately, most people are unable to help you out. But one person suggests that perhaps you speak to Captain Zendros if you're looking for a high price.
Thank you for the suggestion. Where is this Captain Zendros? Is he at the barracks?
I think that was like the pirate lady. She's a magic item broker.
Ah, right.
We met her at night near the dock, if I remember correctly. But wasn't she also part of the mage army? Wasn't she like giving them weapons or something?
Yeah, they were definitely related.
I mean, maybe she's a businesswoman and it's a she, isn't it? Captain Zendros?
That's right.
Maybe she'd still be interested in making a deal for magical items, like a scimitar +1.
I guess I can go. I'll go check down by the docks. We're already kind of close to there anyway.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
You guys go down to the docks, and you don't see Captain Zendros there during the day.
Can we ask around, sort of like, but in a subtle way, as to not be total narcs?
What's your subtle way of asking?
Do you know someone who might be interested in buying or selling magical items around here?
Say, I'd like to buy a magical item.
Oh. But you don't know anyone who might purchase magical items?
Well, what do you got? Let me take a look.
What does this gentleman look like?
Wow.
What?
This
Racial profiling.
We don't serve your kind here.
he's this is like a dock worker. So he's sweat and salt stained. Got a do-rag on his head. He's just like, got gold! Pulls his lip back, show you one of his teeth.
I'm afraid you're not in our price range.
What? Won't take my gold? What kind of limey businessman are you? Well, I'll not be referring any of my associates to you. Consider our networking done.
This is not going as well as I expected.
Just wait till the union hears about this.
Oh my god. The dock worker union?
Union grievances.
Yuck, we should have put down the union.
Fireball.
Full damage.
Are there any other sailors who will talk to me? Or dock workers?
Sure. What do you ask?
Young man,
Yes.
have you heard of a Captain Zendros?
Hearing's not too good these days.
The troll level is off the chain.
I will bid you adieu, good sir.
After several frustrating minutes of your
Damn
subtle question asking, someone points you towards a small cottage across the water, just on the southern side of Saltmarsh. It says, during the day, Captain Zandros stays over there.
Oh, it's during the day now, isn't it?
Yes.
Say no more. I tip him a gold coin.
Keep your money and just stop harassing these old people.
Can I ask your name?
My name? Why, of course. It's Rykev. Just Rykev.
Well,
What's your name, Dark Sir?
well, they call me Kelnozz. I'm sure you've heard of me.
Can't say that I have. I've just been to Saltmarsh in the last couple days.
Hmm.
I have heard about some of your kind, though, causing trouble in the southern province. Friends of yours?
Which province?
The southern province?
Well, never trust a drow. And I continue on my way.
All right.
So can we go meet the captain?
Make a Constitution save, you and Brynn, as you cross over the bridge.
Oof.
You're doing okay.
Immunity.
Okay, you guys make your way over to the small cottage there. When you knock on the door, you hear a voice saying, "Enter," and you come face to face with the tiefling woman that you met earlier, Captain Zendros. Her skin is pure red, and she's got yellow, pupilless eyes and large horns curling up and over back behind her head.
Greetings again, Captain.
Greetings. Long time no see.
Has been some time. We
Have
have
you come here for another cap? I see you've lost the one I gave you. Says that to Brynn.
A cap?
That's right, I sold you a cap of water breathing. Did you so foolishly lose it? I'm afraid
Indeed.
I can't replace it for free.
Oh. Well, indeed, we did lose it in the great fires of Seaton.
As Tharhun walks in, she goes, "Oh, my Kazer's light. Who is this?"
I am called Tharhun. I have come to fight the Tharhun here.
Tazwazzle.
Yes. That is a strange dialect you speak, Brynn. It's Elven, I assume.
Oh, quite Elven, indeed. But we have to keep it on the down low, just like you know who, and I give him a wink.
Yes.
Amazing. I've seen my lord, but never been this close to him or any other Dragonborn. Copper. Do you breathe lightning?
No.
Yes.
I believe acid. Isn't it acid?
Yeah, I switched it.
Oh, okay. Lightning then?
Yeah, it is lightning.
Well, I've never tried it, but I'm sure something will come out of here should the case arise and the need for it.
Perhaps we could see a display of strength.
Try anything once.
A display would be lovely.
I am no
Tharhun.
circus act, and one does not trifle with the power granted to me by the gods. Now, didn't we come here to conduct some sort of business?
Indeed,
We did.
I have a extremely valuable item that I think you might be interested in. And I unfurl the exceptional scimitar.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Of course.
She picks it up and starts weighing it in her hand. Closes an eye and looks down the blade. What is this? On consignment?
I believe you would be able to find a purchaser for this. Very easily. I was looking to make an outright sale to you. You should have no trouble reselling this sword.
Make a persuasion check.
You got this.
Ooh.
Well, I can't argue. You're right. I'll be able to sell this to some sea dog or some sailor looking to make a name for himself. How about say 200 gold?
It's worth 500, but how about we say 300 and call it a deal?
Well, I wouldn't call this worth 500. This enchantment is amateur's work, and the sword itself is not very well balanced. But 300, I can make an arrangement for that. She hands you a stack of platinum coins worth 300 gold pieces. Perhaps I can maybe even improve the enchantment.
Very well. It is yours to do with what you wish.
Well, now that you're here and your pockets are heavy, perhaps I can offer you something else.
What do you have?
I carry very little with me, but as you know, I can have anything brought to you. All I need is the gold and about a week of your time.
How much time do we have to go perform our mission? They said it like days, right?
Yeah, they said like 1 to 2 days.
Okay. I was gonna ask for some like stealthy stuff, but
Does anybody need anything? Any sort of magical enchantments that you've been...
do you have any magical instruments? Could you get your hands on some?
I could certainly get my hands on something. What did you have in mind?
Well, I'm pretty handy with a lute. I strum a lute.
Make a performance check.
Perhaps of the magical time. Allow me to play you a song. This one goes out to Tharhun. Ooh.
It's a perfectly serviceable song. Well, what enchantment are you looking to put on a lute?
Something that helps amaze my audience. Some pyrotechnics, or something of that sort.
Well, perhaps I can ask around. Surely the Bard colleges in Arcanadon have some kind of magical instrument. Don't have a lot to go on here. You'll be around for the next week or so?
I will return within a week.
I would usually need more immediate attention to ensure I'm getting you what you want at the price that you can afford.
I could spare up to 200 gold on a magical lute. I'll give you 100 now and 100 when you
Jesus. I'm a broker. I do not make these items for you, and if you are not here to help, then I'm not sure I can get you what you want with only 100 gold pieces.
I see.
Perhaps you should think more on what you want. And with a more specific request, I perhaps will be able to work more freely with your restrictive schedule.
Very well.
Very well then. Thank you for the sword.
Thank you. So I guess you can take that Semi-Prayer +1 out of my list there.
Alright.
I just realized I had some old leather armor. I'm going to sell that. Back when we were in the sell phase, it's not worth that much, but I'll
Sure.
clear that shit out.
Okay, so I can drop $900 on the supplies we need for the 2 weeks.
Nice.
You don't want to use the Electrium?
No, you can hold on to that. That's fine.
Okay.
So I will. We can go back and purchase the goods for our ship for the 2 weeks worth of.
Alright. Just make a note of it.
And what's the quality of these supplies? Like, how do you think the crew will react to it?
It is like it's like a standard living.
Okay. And it's like 2 weeks of food at normal.
Food and ale, yeah. Which you recall they went through in a matter of days over your last few trips, over your last trip, due to excessive feasting and drinking.
Well, we wanted to get them all psyched up for the trip. It's a pretty good party, too.
Okay, so you guys, anything else in Saltmarsh?
I don't think I have any other business. I think. Do we have what we need? We were told to make sure that we equipped ourselves before we left. Do you guys feel like you have what you need for a stealth mission?
Perhaps, is there a alchemist we could purchase healing potions just in case?
Or potions of stealth?
Potions of stealthiness?
Yeah, there is someone that you guys can buy some potions for. So, let me see if there's prices for this. Okay, so let's see. You have the ability to purchase 3 potions of healing.
How much?
3 potions of healing, and each of them are 50 gold pieces. And you
50?
Yeah. And the herbalist who sells you these potions says she also has 2 greater healing potions, which cost 100 gold pieces each,
Wow.
and 1 superior healing, but she would need at least 300 gold pieces for it.
These are outrageous prices. But I'll
That's
purchase.
rough.
I will purchase a 3 potion. That's 150, so I'm down to 650.
I don't make one of these every day. Might be gone when you get back.
That'll do for me.
Helps with men's problems too. She winks.
Finding friends. Do you have anything that will make us stealthy?
She looks through her bag here. Says, Not sure I do. I'll probably make something for you. Might take a little bit.
I don't really know what I'm looking for, so that's fine. I was just curious.
It's just a matter of getting the right herbs.
That's quite all right.
All right. Lastly, we'll have Brynn make a knowledge nature check.
A nature check, you say? A knowledge check? Oh, knowledge isn't a thing.
Knowledge.
While you are thinking about all the supplies you need for your upcoming mission, you can't help but wonder how effective bows work underwater.
Oh! Don't imagine super effective. Well played. I guess I will look for a better crossbow. Crossbow would work underwater, right?
It does work better underwater, yeah.
But I just got a little hand crossbow. Something more substantial, perhaps.
We could always hit people with your bow stick.
True.
Give them a whack.
Just running around whacking people.
All right. So you guys let me know when what you're doing next.
Well, do I find a crossbow?
Oh yeah, anything from the player's handbook is easily bought, purchased, no problem.
Crossbow +2?
No, you can't find any magical crossbows.
Heavy crossbow +3?
Heavy crossbow. What is the difference?
Yeah, I've got a hand crossbow, but I didn't do a huge amount of
Heavy
damage.
crossbow is 1d10 piercing. And a normal crossbow. A light crossbow is 1d8 piercing with shorter range.
Still
Nelson,
probably
I
decent.
assume that you are asking this as a question here, but
What's that?
this thing you sent me here, I
Yep.
didn't read it very far, but I will tell you that any creature that's submerged in water has resistance to fire damage.
They have resistance, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That is what it
And
says.
hand crossbow is only 1d6.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
the hand crossbow's a little light. You might throw a heavy one.
Oh, I see. A hand crossbow is one light and heavy are two-handed.
Mm-hmm. Dual wield hand crossbows. I'll throw it.
Oh, so my flame tongue is gonna suck underwater.
I would never say that.
Damn you, Bob. Give me a new tool and then take it away.
Can't get it to drop in from the compendium.
Yeah, sometimes the click and drag is a bit weird.
I find it doesn't work if your character sheet is in a separate window.
Yeah, so I already closed the separate window, but I still can't get it to work. Let me close it and open it again.
So while Ryan gets his hand crossbow stuff working, what's the plan?
Well, I suppose we are ready to head out.
I suppose so. I'm sure there's something we are going to wish that we got. We left. I don't know what it is. Nobody's piping up.
Yeah, are we missing something? I think we're okay.
Okay, so the plan is to go to the island, enter the cave at the top of the island, and stealthily
Yeah, infiltrate.
infiltrate our way through.
You guys have been asked to get specific information.
Yeah. We would need to get troop numbers. Where are the troops? Where are the officers? Where are the leaders? Take note of any traps. Find out when they'll attack.
Very detailed.
Plus or minus, those are the things that they would like to know.
Alright, well, if you guys are going to return to your ship and begin your journey towards the Sahagwin fortress, we will call it a night there.